Hello, besties. How are we doing? So, guys, I have something interesting. You can see it already. Goal setting 101. So, now let's talk. It's less than 30 days to the new year. 2025 is almost here, guys. How has your year been? I mean, financially, spiritually, health wise, all of them. We are going to be unpacking a lot today, okay? We're going to be unpacking a whole lot of things. So the question is, I want to tell you something. Pay attention to this video because there is something you need to know and you need to do with this video today. That's why I'm super excited. So the first question I want to ask you is, are you going to repeat the same financial mistakes you made this year? There are some things that you did this year that you are not entirely proud of, but what can you do? So I just want to know, is building wealth part of the things you planned for this year? Did you get them right? Personally, I have a money community, and one of the things we do there is to help you learn how to make money, how to save money, how to multiply your money through investing. So today we're going to be speaking on goal setting because this particular topic is very dear to me. November, December is actually when I plan my new year, and that is why I decided to do this video now. So I want to tell you that no goal will be achieved if it has no personal connection as why you want to achieve them. That is why you see a lot of people set goals and end up not achieving it. When that goal has no personal connection, maybe you're doing it to please someone, maybe you're doing it to, since everybody is setting goals, those kind of things. So because there's no personal connection to you, there's no why you're going to achieve it. Now, moving on. The things I'm going to teach you in this session and this video is sort of backed by research. It's simple, very relatable, things I learned even the hard way. And I want to tell you that you can do anything you put your mind to. So don't be among the 80% of people who fail to achieve their goals every year. Now is a good time. Now your head is free and we can do so much. So let's go. I just want to know if you've subscribed to this YouTube channel. Please, I'm begging you, please it doesn't take you anything to click on that subscribe button. Like this video, drop a comment and share this video with someone. You might just be saving someone's, 2025. This is the kind of gift you should give to people this time of the year. So let's go. So if your why is powerful, the how is easy. If you can come up with why you want to achieve a particular goal, achieving it becomes easy because you have a strong reason. There's a personal connection to it. So it's easy for you to come up with your task, and to do them, you will have that inner strength. The passion will be there, the consistency will be there, the grit will be there because there's a connection. So if your why is powerful, then your how is going to be easy. I want you to know that the most powerful tool in the world is you. Yes, you that is watching this video, you, a pen and a paper. There is so much that you can put down with your idea. In life, we all have a turning point when we set a major goal. There's some people that something major happens to them and they decide, I can't live normally and I want to do something big for my life. So when you are going to think about your goal, simplify it. There's no need trying to come up with one ambiguous thing. I recently learned that if you cannot tell a 6-year-old child your goal, like you cannot explain it for the 6-year-old child to understand it, then you don't really know what your goal is. I actually had to think about this one because he really entered. So moving on, I want us to talk about why goals are important, like why our goals matter in life. First of all, our goals matter because they make us happier. When you achieve something you've always dreamt of, you're so happy. If at the beginning of the year you wanted to buy yourself a car or a laptop and now you have it, this happiness you feel when you have those things. Then goals suppresses negative emotions based on research. It has been shown that when you achieve your goals, it sort of suppresses fear, depression, feeling of low self-esteem, because now you can do something that is wonderful. It gives you that burst of excitement and energy. Goals give you a sense of meaning in life. When you are doing something, you suddenly start making impact, and everything suddenly begins to make sense. People around you begin to notice that this person, there's something special about this person. And another thing you should know is that life is harder when you have no goals, because it's easy for you to just tag along with someone else who already has their goals set, and you may just be living their life. So sometimes it takes you a while before you actually figure out that you're doing the wrong thing. When you do not have goals, your life actually becomes harder because you don't have any target, you have no why, you have no deadline, you have no written down goal, you are just living. So let's start by evaluating the year so far. All right, because it's important that you go back in time and look at what has happened to you. That will help you to move on. The transition into the new year will become easier for you. So let's work on the first part, which is focusing on your growth. What are the things you did this year that gave you joy, like the things you wanted to achieve and you did them? This is an exercise. You need to write them down. Like, write down, that song they say, count your blessings and name them one by one. Count your blessings, the things that happened to you that really gave you joy. It mustn't be monetary. I noticed that whenever I mention this, people start asking me, there's this contract, or there's this money, there's this job. It has nothing to do exactly with monetary. It can be part of it, but everything that gave you joy, that's your purpose. Now, what did you not achieve? Because when you write the good, there is a page for you to write the things you didn't do well. So what are the things that you missed out? When you write them down, please write down the reason for the failure. Was it lack of focus, no action? Maybe you didn't have enough knowledge and the business you did didn't turn out well, or you wanted to do it by yourself, you didn't get a coach or a mentor. Maybe you were doing the I too know kind of attitude, or you made some mistakes, or you followed the Me Too strategy. Someone is doing it, I can do it. You can make money because someone else is making money. All those things. Now, after writing them down, how do you really feel? Do you feel happy about them? If you don't feel happy about them, it's time to forgive yourself, because you deserve to step into the new year fresh. Okay? So forgive yourself and move on. Next level. What will I regret not doing in the next 1 to 3 years? So think by this time next year. This is December 2024. Now think by December 2025. What is that one thing that I will regret not doing? It could be more than one. Okay, yours can be up to 5. All right, so put them down. If you're actually picturing your ideal self in 2025 December, what do you believe that will hold you back from reaching your goals? Now, let's say money is one of them. You want to travel out, but the money is one of the things. That means you need to focus on raising the money. So your strategies and your focus are going to be how to get the money you need to travel. If yours is maybe you need a better phone for you to do content, or you need to pay for a program, you have to start writing them down, because when you put them together, you now know what you are hoping to work on. That gives you focus and clarity. The next thing you're going to do is to ask yourself, what do you need to start doing now to make sure that you don't have the regrets in the next 1 to 3 years? So what are the things that you have to do so that you will not regret your next day? Remember, I told us we should write down the things that we didn't do well and the reasons. Part of those reasons are the things you now need to make sure you do them. Were you following people whose goals did not align with yours? Are you doing the wrong thing? Maybe you're in the wrong job or doing the wrong things. Those are the things you need to write down. So let's gain clarity. How do you gain clarity? By asking yourself some questions. Okay? There are questions you have to ask yourself. Let's look at some of those questions. Let us assume you want to make 10 million naira next year, 2025. The first question you're going to ask is, how will I hit 10 million naira in 2025? How? See, how will I? What skill do I require to make 10 million naira? What must I let go of to make it a reality? Like, do you need to spend less time with friends? Do you need to hang out less? So what do I need to let go of? Who will teach me how to do it? Very important. Who must I become to make my goal a reality? Do you need to become a more serious person? Those kind of things. These are the kind of questions you should ask yourself. How can I get access to the contacts that I need to make it a reality? Why is this goal important in my life? How much will I pay? How long is the training? These kind of questions will help you to, put everything together now, so that the moment we get into January, you know what you should do by January, you know what to do by February. We'll get into that. How do you set a goal? Most times I realize that we don't actually set goal the right way, and this was really me years ago. Okay, so don't feel like I also had my own bad period of time. So I failed. In fact, most times I used to fail before I even get to start my goals. Like, I literally set goals that I know I'm going to fail at. But now I set goals that make me happy, excited, fulfilled. So today I expect that your goals are going to change. You're going to learn how to refine your goals, and you're going to take the right steps to do them. So I recently saw a research from a doctor who defined a goal as any desired outcome that will not happen without you doing something. And I found it, so refreshing and so beautiful. And it was really an eye-opener, because for you to achieve your goal, you must do something. So he says any desired outcome that will not happen without you doing something. So for instance, you want to have a 6-pack and you're a guy. You must do something. You must work out, you must diet, you must do certain things, you must keep certain things out of your regular meals and all of that. So that is how you begin to get your goal. All right. What's not a goal are things I call like watching Netflix movies or playing games. These things do not add any value to you per se, but they may be a way of distressing you. Maybe you're stressed out, and playing game or watching movie can help you put you in a better mood. But you should know that when you're doing those things, you're not achieving your goals. I hope you know that. So what is a goal? A goal is a dream that is attainable, measurable, has a time limit, within your control, and you can put it into writing. Sis, bro, you need to screenshot this part, okay? Take a screenshot and save it and write it that this is something you can, put in your room so that you can see it every day. Very, very important. A dream that is attainable, measurable, has a time limit, within your control. You see, that part within your control is very important. That's one of the mistakes people make, going to set a goal that is way off their limits and control. So let's do a little exercise, okay? Think of all the areas in your life that you love to improve on. Say you want to, go closer to God. Say you want to earn more money. Say you want to travel. Say you want to get your master's degree. Put all those things, all the areas of your life you want to see improvement. Now write down 10 goals that you want to accomplish in 12 months time, between now and next year. Write down 10 goals, like 10 out of all these things you've put together. Break it down and put it into 10, and write them in present tense as if you have already achieved them. For example, I earned $10 million in 2025, something like that. The reason is because our mind is so powerful that it begins to, there's something called the power of attraction. It begins to connect you to the things that will help you get the money. You begin to see programs that will lead you to get those things. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to ask yourself this question. If you had just one opportunity to bring one goal to reality in 24 hours, which one out of the 10 speaks most to you? If you look at all the 10, there's always this one that you'll be like, if I can get this one, it has the most impact in my life. It will be the most transformational. If you ask me, I'll be like, it is earning $1 million in stocks. I'm a stock baby, pardon me, all right? But the truth is that choose that particular one that jumps at you. There's always one that's like, see me, see me, see me. You see that one, grab it. That will be your main goal. That's the one you give like 50 to 80% of your time. Because if you know that if you get that one, the remaining ones are going to be super, super easy. So you see, this is how you're going to do this exercise. Take your time, maybe the next 5 minutes. You can pause this video and you go and do the work, and then you come back and let's continue. All right? Good. All right. I believe that by now you have taken your time to write down the things I told you to do in the exercise. Please take your time and do it. You're having the moment of your life, and I really want you to get your goal setting very well this particular coming year. So the next thing we're going to discuss is the 5 mistakes that everybody makes when they set goals. Why is it important? If you know the mistakes, when you see something that looks like it, you'll be like, okay, that is it. You'll be able to avoid it, and it will help you to set goals that are achievable, which is very important. So there are 5 of them, and I'm going to talk about them. So the first one is you are too focused on how to achieve your goals and you forget your why. So a lot of people set goals and all they're thinking of is how do I achieve it? How do I achieve it? Without really finding why is this goal important to me? Why do I have to really achieve it? So it actually happened to me. So earlier in the year, when the year just started, I was seeing people, forming groups of, no carbonated drink and all of that. So it was like almost everybody I know was joining a group or doing something in that regard. And I just joined. I didn't really join because I was ready for it. I joined because of FOMO, fear of missing out, because I had all my friends, creating the groups and everything. And the funny thing is that I bailed out after 8 days. 8 days against 100 days. The rebel in me fought and I gave up because I had no strong why. And you see, that taught me a lesson. And I decided that if I'm going to do that, I'm going to come up with a better why, as I have to do this. So now, the reason I have, after bailing out and leaving the group, was that I now wanted to become healthier. I wanted to, see how my body will react if I stay away from fizzy drink and carbonated drink for at least 50 days. And because now it was more important to me, there was an attachment to my personal life, like something that meant a lot to me. I was able to do it without even joining any group. So it is important to identify your goals and understand how they would improve your life. That would make things easy for you. Number 2, you set too many goals. Some people, if you see their goals at the beginning of the year, they set like 30 goals, 20 goals, 15 goals. Crazy. They want to do this, they want to do this, they want to do this, they want to do this. And at the end of the day, they cannot achieve one. They call this one busy doing nothing. We are doing so many, pursuing so many goals, and then at the end of the day, nothing. So any goal that has any goal set at the same time, so many goals that are set at the same time is going to cause a lot of confusion. So when you take on so many goals, it means that you're getting none done. Okay? So what do you do? Focus on 1 to 5 maximum. Start with 1 or 2. By the time the year is going halfway, you may have finished with the goal. You can go over and pick maybe 2 more, and it's easier like that. Number 3, you set unrealistic goals with unrealistic expectations. You tell yourself that you're going to earn $1 million this year. I know the faith part, but the truth is that if you look within you, you don't even have the skills that will bring this type of thing. So why don't you set something that it is, realistic, and you will not have to kill yourself when you're expecting so much. So this is one reason why some people bail out along the way and they get, burnt out or tired or angry and all of that. Number 4, you have insufficient planning and preparation. A lot of people have, goals in their head, but there's no proper plan. There's no proper preparation. You don't want to take classes, but you want to make money. You don't want to learn a skill. And every day you see people who have learned this skill and they are really making money from it. So this is one of my favorite quotes. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. When you have a proper preparation, you would prevent bad performance of any outcome of anything you want to do. Number 5, you lack accountability. So many people start a goal. There's nobody to report to tell them this is how far I'm going. No review, no evaluation. You feel like, why should I review myself after 1 month, after 3 months? You know it all. So nobody can do it better than you. Nobody can help you. Nobody can check up on you. you don't have anyone keeping you in check. So most people along the line, they don't know whether they're getting it right, they don't know who to talk to. And sometimes you are scared that the people you want to talk to, they don't really understand you. So go to your mentors, go to your coaches, go to your teachers, and go to someone who you know, who you admire a lot, to help you. Now let's get into setting the goals. So there are 7 areas where I set my goals: finances, education, health, family, social life, spiritual, career, and business. So in the education, it also has the self-development because it is very important. So these are the 7 areas. You can actually take a moment and take a screenshot and write it down. Now, how do you do that? I've already told you how to write down your 10 goals. So when you write them down, you set a deadline for all of them. Whether you want to do it in 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, do that. Then for each goal, list the things you have to do to accomplish it. So you can create what I call the checklist, where you can write, for me to make this amount of money, I need to do this, I need to take this course, I need to take it for this period of time, I need to run ads, I need to sell this book. Write everything down and get the numbers. For example, you want to sell a book, you should be able to know, okay, this book, I can sell it if I can sell it at 2,000 naira, and I can sell to 50 people or 100 people, something like that. Break it into tiny action and make sure that every day you're doing something towards that goal. At the end, every day, check if you're doing something. So this is how it looks like, okay? The goal type. So this is where you can put finance. So in finance, you can decide that you want to save 1 million. Now, what do you do every month? Your target is to save 85,000 every month. Where is the funding source? Salary. And December 2025 is the deadline. Spiritual, more prayers, read your Bible daily. You can set it like you want to achieve that at the end of January. Health, no fizzy drink, for example. What do? You have to be drinking water, and you want to do it for 100 days. So this is how you can do it. Now you have to create a weekly activity for each one. So this is January, week 1, week 2, 3, 4. Finance. So in week 1, what do you do? Week 2, what do you do? So you can set more than one. Maybe you want to start investing in stocks and you also want to save money. So week 1, you write the things you want to do. Makes sense, right? See how simple. I told you it's going to be simple and relatable. And another thing you have to do is you have to review your progress monthly or quarterly. So you choose. If monthly is going to be, close for you, you can do quarterly. That will give you more time to work on your goals before you review. Get an accountability partner, please, because it will help you. It works like magic. When you know you're reporting to somebody, even the days you don't want to do anything, you will get up and do something. So now you're going to determine the price you will pay to become successful. So you can group it into financial and non-financial. So in the financial part, you need money to pay for certain things. You need to travel to certain location to get some information, either to learn or to whatever you want to do. Collaboration, you may need to look at who do I need to collaborate with. If you see online, a lot of comedians are doing it. You see someone traveling from Lagos to another person in Enugu or Port Harcourt to do a collabo video. Both of them, it's a win-win situation. That may require some finances. Non-finances, you may need to study, you may need time. All right, so you may need time, you may need to network with some people. And remember that there are there are benefits of delayed gratification, meaning that if you want to make the kind of money that would take care of you, for instance, you need to give yourself maybe like 2 years or 1 year to put in the work, and don't start spending until you've gotten to that spot that can help you out. That is one thing about delayed gratification. Don't start spending the money you have made immediately. Build it so that it will have some other money working for you. When that money begins to yield proceeds, you begin to spend from the proceeds so that you still have your capital, available for you. So let's talk about the next thing, which is, do you want to have my free savings tracker? I actually created a free savings tracker, which, if you are interested, just type it in the comment section. I want the goal tracker. Once I see it, I will send you a link and you can download it for free. Yes, I'm giving it to you. It has everything that will help you to set up your goals and it also has a savings tracker. So if you want to save money, you can see how you can save money by every month. Everything is already, done for you. Just download it and use it. So if you want it, just type it in the comment section here. You want the goal tracker and savings tracker, and I will send you a link for you to download it. That is what I want. I want everybody to get it right. Okay. Now we have a money community which is free to join. It's a Telegram group, and one of the things we'll be doing is 10 days of financial wins, teaching you some of the financial stuffs that will help you to make sure, help you to get your finances on track. One of the things we are doing is we're starting a 1000 wealth builders project. Why? We want to help people to learn how to invest so that, you don't eat your future. Put your money to work for you so that the future you will have to rest. So some people call it earning your leisure. That time you used to work in future, you're buying it back now. So join the community and more information will be shared there. The link to that Telegram is in the description. So please click on the link and join. It is a free Telegram group. There's so many things you're going to learn there. It's called Money Unlocked Community. I cannot wait to see you there. I'm sure you have stayed till this moment and I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I do hope that when you set your goals, you could send me a mail and I would love to see what you're doing. My name is Julia and thank you for staying to this point. Please subscribe, share this video, like, drop a comment. I love you. Bye.